Hello friends, welcome back to the video lessons of the IMPACT This is my 12th video for the listening part. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to find the answer for matching with the information or the list part. The same type of questions I took in the last video as well, but that was the easier version. Here you're going to see the challenging version, and I have taken it from the question type of section 3. So what you need to do when you get the 30 seconds time, you need to understand what is the question. Then you have to see the both part. One is the question part. You can see you don't have to worry about this particular part because they will come in order. You have to be more worried about this particular part because anyone can be your answer. So you have to read them carefully. If possible, you can underline some of the keywords which can help you in the answer. So the first thing, once you get the time, the first thing you will read is like, what do the speakers say about each of the following films? So it will give you some idea that what is it about. So they are the name of the movie and they are the information about it. So I'm going to play the audio and you will have to see me carefully that what I am going to do during the 30-second time that I get from the audio. So let's begin the audio.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 25 to 30. Now listen and answer.
So now you have seen that I have underlined the keyword. I'll keep it in mind that shows the historical period, only parts of the plays too similar to another kind of film, turn out to be unpopular with the audience, presents the play in a different period from the original, and sets the original in a different country, incorporates a variety of art forms. So you have to keep this, try to keep in mind, or you have to keep moving between them when the audio is being played. You can also see that there are 6 questions, but there are more than 6 options. So 1 or 2 options might not be applicable anywhere. So let's start the audio and keep matching it. I'll keep pausing the video in between so that you can understand that how to apply the tricks or formula.
Answer questions 25 to 30.
And finally, I want to talk about a few adaptations that I think illustrate a range of approaches and make some comments on them. Do you know the Japanese film Ran?
I haven't seen it. It was based on Shakespeare's King Lear, wasn't it?
That's right. It was a very loose adaptation, using the same situation and story, but moving it to 16th century Japan instead of 16th century Britain. So
you have seen the same story and everything, but it was moved from 16th century Japan to 16th century Britain. So sets the original in a different country is the answer. Once you get an answer here, you need to circle this particular part. That's very important. So that now you don't have to go through this option anymore. Right? So let's listen for next movie.
For example, the king's daughters become sons because in Japanese culture at that time, women couldn't succeed to the throne.
Okay, I hope you're going to talk.
So you have just seen that once I get an answer, whatever they're speaking, I have to take my mind off and I have to focus on what are the options I have now until they talk about the second one.
Talk about the 1993 film of Much Ado About Nothing. I think that's one of the best Shakespeare films. It really brings the play to life, doesn't it?
Yes, I agree. And I think filming it in Italy, where the play is set, Makes you see what life was like at the time of the play.
Absolutely. Right. What's next?
So what's he saying? The filming in Italy can give you an idea of what's the life was like at that time of the play. It means they're showing the historical period of Italy. That's much about movie. So again, you will circle it now. You don't have these two options anymore. And then you'll wait for Romeo and Juliet.
Next, I thought Romeo and Juliet, the 1996 film, which moves the action into the present day.
Yes, it worked really well, I thought.
Moves the action into the present day. So present the play in a different period from the original, because the time has been changed of the play. So you get another answer now. So now you have got these four options. So keep listening for
Changing the two
Hamlet,
feuding families in the original to two competing business empires, even though they're speaking in the English of the original play.
You'd expect it would sound really bizarre, but I found I soon got used to it.
Me too.
Then I thought I'd include a real Hollywood film, one that's intended to appeal to a mass commercial audience.
There must be quite a number of those.
Yes, but I've picked the 1996 film of Hamlet. It included every line of the text, but it's more like a typical action hero movie. There are loads of special effects, but...
So more like a typical action hero movie. Typical means similar. Just too similar to another kind of movie. So you have got another answer here. C. So now you can see you have got only three options. So go ahead.
No unifying interpretation of the play.
All show and no substance.
Exactly. Then there's Prospero's books, based on The Tempest. That was really innovative from a stylistic point of view.
Didn't it include dance and singing and animation as well as live actors?
Yes.
So it includes a lot of things, song, dance, and whatever. So incorporates a variety of art forms. That's Prospero's book. So we got one more answer. This one. Now we have got only two options: only part of the play, or turn out to be unpopular with audience. So let's listen further.
Yes, it did. I also want to mention Looking for Richard. Did you ever see it?
No, but I've read about it. It was a blend of a documentary with a few scenes from Richard III, wasn't it?
That's right. It's more a way of looking into how people nowadays...
It's a few scenes from the book, only few scenes. So it contains only parts of the play. So that's Looking for Richard. If you listen further, perhaps this answer can be confirmed.
Connect with the playwright. The play is really just the starting point. And that'll be where I finish.
Well, it sounds as though it'll be very interesting.
So that's the only part of the play you got. So now you have got all the answers. And you have also understood the strategy that you have to follow in this type of questions. If you want to check the answer of these questions, you can go down and you can check the answer. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope that these techniques will definitely going to help in finding out the answer of this type of questions. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye for now.